We've lived in this house for almost 4 years. This is a project that we've been needing to do for a long time.
Yes, desperately. This is us at prom. Isn't that cute? Okay, so we're trying to figure out exactly where the TV should go. Him yank it too. Yay! Well, look. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It's always the projects that you think are simple that make you lose your mind.
We've reached a point in this godforsaken project that Jared is losing his mind. Let me get back to my job.
The cable's in the wall, 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 the cable's in the wall.
Oh, it's not working. Watson has had a day.
We've all had a day. This was a lot more than we bargained for.
So if you see behind us, there's this big, cute green wall. We did a ton of work whenever we moved into this house, particularly Jared. And then after we did that work, we were tired. So we just sat down. We want to mount this TV and we're finally doing it. Here's my vision. TV mounted. We just bought a floating shelf that we're going to put above it to have some low light plants. So we'll put one up here. I have a few vintage books that I've just like put throughout the house in random places. I'd love to have them all in one spot. Around that, I have thrifted frames over the years. And I just finally printed some photos to put in those cutie little frames. So I want to do a collage around the TV and around that shelf. So that's the vision. We'll see what we can accomplish today. Jared and I have been together since he was 15 and I was 13. This is us at prom. Isn't that cute? You don't realize how much stuff you have tucked away until you start to mess with it. He's just following us back and forth. Okay, so we're trying to figure out exactly where the TV should go.
One thing I forgot to do was see where the TV was before I moved the TV. It's 28.5 inches tall. Half of 28 would be 14, so we should mount it about...
The bottom of it mount here?
No, the middle.
No.
It would end up being about where it was.
Well, I want it a little higher than like, I know it's recommended to be at whatever, your eye level. Yeah. I like it to be a little up. A little.
Sit down.
Sit down.
No, I mean on the couch.
Okay.
Sit. So that, I guess, would be the bottom. So the middle of the TV would be about right here. I measured her eyes, and they're about 43-ish inches when she's sitting on the couch.
Just so everyone knows, my eyes are 43 inches.
Seated height, eyes, 43 inches. So usually people say you want to put the TV right about eye level when you sit.
I want it higher.
So eye level when you sit would put the bottom of the TV around 36 inches. The top of the TV would probably be, I don't remember what I said earlier, 28 inches. So 36, 50, about right in here, 60-ish.
Great. I like that. Are you about to like draw a square of the TV?
So if we do, no, but I can tape it. All right, new plan. We're going to measure the TV and put some tape marks to make sure we get it right. And that's it.
And that's it. So, what do we have?
44.25 by 25.25.
Okay. If anyone owns an Australian Shepherd, please let me know if they just have to follow your every move.
So that's...
Right in the camera. There's 2 roles in every construction job. The person that says, hold that up, and the person that does it. Really, I'm most concerned about like having space down here for plants, and I have a ton of books. I love reading, and we want to start really filling up our bookshelves with trophies. I don't know. I just want room for my books. That's really all I care about. Could care less about the TV. So plants and books.
Next thing is to see if the stud finder is working. It is.
We've hit the stage of the project where Jared walks around, tries to find where all his tools are, and decide what to do first. And I just sit here and watch. I'm helping when I can. But this is a classic project with Jared. And I love it for it.
Okay, for my specific TV, it says use the M8 25mm screws. Give it a screwdriver.
Why are you giggling?
Because I don't ever remember anything that I'm supposed to have.
I already told y'all that though, and he doesn't know it. Oh, Watson. He's helping. He's obviously helping.
For those that don't know, my first job was doing this kind of thing. Installing TVs and things. Can you tell?
Mm-hmm. And you loved that job so much. How long did you work there?
A few months.
Exactly.
It was a temporary job out of college.
Yeah.
To get into my career.
I like the pose you're him, yeah, I can feel it. Look how disappointed he is.
The screws that came with this don't quite reach on my TV, so I have to go get I think these are 35 millimeter. I have to go get 40 millimeter screws. So off to Lowe's. All right, back from Lowe's. I got the M8 40 millimeter screws. Hopefully they're the right ones.
Please God, let them be the right ones.
Should be. They're a little long, so I have to use the spacer. Okay, now we've got it.
Woo-hoo!
These were the correct screws.
3 hours later.
We did it.
Yay! Well, you missed. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
All right, so I've got my laser set up, and I'm pointing it at the wall to get a level plane that I can mount the mount onto. And then I measure the bottom of the TV up to this bottom part of the mount, and that's 9 inches.
Stretching.
So then from my tape, I go 9 inches up, and that's where my laser is. So then I'll mount the mount where that laser is. This is 9 1/4.
Kind of the same. Yeah. Why are you so stretchy?
And that's 9. So this way just a touch. Oh, that was too much. Push it back this way just a touch.
That way?
Yeah. Oh, right there. All right, so now, how big is this? 58 inches. What's 58 divided by 2? 20. 27? No, 20. 29. Jesus.
Oh,
29
no.
inches.
Are you sure?
Yeah, tell me whenever that's on 29 inches.
There. Hold it. Still. Man, it moves so much. This way a little bit more.
I'm going to use cabinet screws. Cabinet screws
That's not the camera.
should hold it. You're over there. I'm going to use cabinet screws.
It's always the projects that you think are simple that make you lose your mind.
What'd you say?
It's always the ones that seem simple that make you lose your mind.
Yep. You want to do the drilling or you want to do the holding?
I'll do the holding.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Classic man line.
I bought this thing that the cables can go through. So like the HDMI cables and things like that can go through it. And then the power cables, I'll run that from the attic. So I'll cut a hole to accommodate this first. And this particular one looks like it came with all the parts. Wait, no it didn't. It didn't come with the part that goes on the bottom. And this came with a template. The instructions are the template. So you just cut around the outside of this. So I'll just put it up and then trace it. If I can find my pencil.
It's right there.
See, the thing is I just place things down whenever I'm thinking about something else and then forget where I put that thing. So now if I remember, the studs are, there shouldn't be a stud right here, but I'll check. And it looks like they're not. So I'm just gonna trace this. And that's where I'll make my cut. I wasn't anticipating insulation being in there. What I'm trying to do is feed the HDMI cable down this tiny hole into this hole down there through the wall. But there's a bunch of insulation in there, so it's making it difficult. And there's blocking. All right, so I used my hole saw. I forgot to record, but I used my hole saw to make the hole a little bit bigger, which is what I should have done in the first place, but I didn't go get it. So now let's see if that helped. Okay, I got the fish tape through. Now, I don't think I have electrical tape anywhere. Gaffer's tape. Let's see if gaff tape will work. Gaff tape comes from my live production days. I have a background working in live production, concerts, things of that nature. Touring, mixing audio for bands, things like that. See if we can make this work. We use gaff tape a lot. And the thing about gaff tape is it sticks to itself very well, so this is probably going to be annoying once I get it to the top, but it's all I've got right now. There we go, I did it. This goes through here like this. In the professional world, you would typically leave behind, I mean, I know I look like a professional right now, it's been years since I've done this, but in the professional world, you would typically leave, and I recommend doing this, but I don't have any with me. You typically would leave a pull string in there so that next time, my bit fell out. But so that next time you go to pull a cable through here, it's super easy. You just tie the cable to the string and pull it through. But I don't know where that went. Found it. It's over here. Hopefully you can see me, but it fell over here. So this has like wing nut type things on the back that as you tighten it, it clamps the box to the wall. I probably should have showed that better, but it's in there now. And that's in there. Looks nice. All right, here we are in the attic. And I'm going to see if I can figure out where to run this cable down. It's a little bit of a mess up here.
Please come through. We've reached a point in this godforsaken project that Jared is losing his mind. Let me get back to my job.
Okay, after fighting this and figuring out where it is, I didn't get to record all of it because it was a lot. But I fed the fish tape down through, and now I've got my electrical tip cable tied to it, or gaff tape to it, and I'm going to pull it back up through the attic.
And that's that.
It's 7 o'clock. We started at 2. We did take 20 minutes to eat.
All right, now I'm in the attic, and I'm going to pull this through. It's very hot up here. Here we go. Man, to kind of guide it up. You ready?
Yep.
This is essentially what I'm doing, pulling this through here, but I'm going to put the phone down because I need 2 hands. After a few seconds of pulling, finally got it through. So now let's get it connected.
The cable is in the wall.
The cable's in the wall, 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 the cable's in the wall.
All right, I pulled the cable through there, and I'm going to connect it to this junction box right here. And I turned the power off at the cable, turn the power off at the breaker, but just to make sure I have this tester to make sure there's no hot in here at all so I don't get electrocuted. If there is a hot wire, you would see and hear that. So that means there's a hot wire over here. There's none, so it's off. Now you just color match everything, so ground to ground, that's the bare wire, white to white, and black to black. There's a red in there too, but that goes to, I believe, our fan. With these cables, the ground runs down the middle. So if you cut it perfectly in the middle, you don't run the risk of scoring the sheathing on the sheeting cover, whatever it's called, on the electrical part. now ground is green, hot is gold, and neutral or white is silver. And usually they say it on the back. And you wrap them around in the direction that you've been so that it tightens itself. There it is. Ta-da. Now let's see if it works. Ta-da.
It's not working.
Turn on that power switch.
What? Oh, no.
Connect the TV to the light. Gotta go fix that.
Tomorrow. I'll go fix it tomorrow. Okay, well, how do I adjust it? Can I just move it without it falling? Well, there's no point in making it level. Are you gonna have to take it off? No? When you do your fixing?
No.
Okay. Okay. Put a picture on the TV. Let's see how it looks. I was about to say, turn the light off. Let me turn the light off. You did it. He's so brave and smart. Except for when he made it connect to the light.
We got it up to work.
You just seem so disappointed.
I am disappointed. We got it up, but I may or may not have connected it to our light switch. So tomorrow I'm gonna fix it, I think, hopefully.
You have to. We can't have the lights on. We can't have the demonic lights on when we watch TV.
Yeah, I'll fix it tomorrow. I just hate the attic. It's scary and hot.
We sat down and we were like, okay, let's turn it on. And I kept trying to click it and click it and click it. And Jared was like, what if you turn on that light switch? Boom, TV came on. Watson has had a day.
We've all had a day. This was a lot more than we bargained for.
And we're not done.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Here we are the next morning back in the attic. This time I brought my tester. I've got the light switches off. The power is on, the light switches are off, so I can make sure that I'm actually using a hot line and not a light switch line. So let's go test them. Attics are no fun, and I'm 6'6", and I think our attic space is probably like 4 feet tall, maybe. So it's never fun, but it's nice and it's early in the morning, so it's not very hot. All right, I found one. It's right here. This one right here. So I'm going to come out of that and run it over to this one that I was at earlier. All right, now for the moment of truth. We had to turn it on. Yay. It works. Lining the tape up and mark these holes. Now I can put the tape up with the center point and then line these holes up with my laser. And now everything is where it's supposed to be. And if we did that right, everything should line up. And I can just drill these holes in. And then I'm going to use the anchors. I wasn't planning on using anchors, but because we're not on a stud anywhere, I have to use the ones that came with the package.
Yay! Oh, you screw up?
Yeah, they screw into the... I'm assuming these holes line up. So it doesn't slide off.
Oh.
It feels a little wobbly, but That's the mount. That's not the... It's in the wall. Well, it's just the... Yeah, it's the mount.
Okay.
When things are made cheap, it's what you deal with, I guess.
Okay, let's put our inaugural plant on it. We don't like this pot. Lowe's and Home Depot. We don't want to buy these stupid pots. Just sell us the plant. Okay, anyways, plant. It holds. This is like really similar to our wall color. You see?
Yeah.
No wonder we like this one. Yay, cute. Okay.
All right, our package showed up, so I can finish this part. And I'll have everything for this video that I used linked below to Amazon if you're curious as to what I bought, or if you want to buy your own. And whenever you buy these things, so electrical boxes have what's called new work and old work boxes. So whenever you do remodel or things where you cut in the hole, you got to make sure you get old work so that it just attaches to the drywall. If you get new work, then it attaches to the studs, and that's almost impossible to do once your drywall and everything is up. Excuse me, I'm working here. Excuse me.
Okay, now it's my turn. I get to hang all the photos on the wall. I'm going to style that shelf. I might play with it a bit. I'm definitely the kind of person that just nails things and see where they feel right instead of measure perfectly in between. So first things first, I want to get the shelf in order, and then I'll move on to the photos. I just thrifted these magnolia bookends. I love magnolias because we're in South Georgia. These trees are everywhere. Jared and I love them. We actually planted 2 in our yard. So I found these and I want them on the bookshelf.
Yeah, and they're native to our area, to the southeast U.S.
Shelf's a bit taller than I am. God, don't let anything fall. Alrighty. Are you helping?
Yes, Watson likes to help.
I have had these books, I don't know, honestly probably like for 20 years. I just thought that was a cool cover. I like that spine. Just little things. Ooh, this video is now becoming a thrift haul video and I can't help it. I found these at an antique store recently. It's like antique editions of Frankenstein, which I've never read, but I plan on reading this October. And Fanny Hill, which was like the original smut. This dude went to prison for this book. So, fun find. You can see the sun damage of this book of how I've had others sitting on top of it for, again, like 20 years. I might keep this one down here. Here is a film photo of Savannah that I took. I love it. Vintage candle holder. The candle may be too tall for my preference, so I might chop it. The rule of design, if there is a rule, is do things in threes. So in my mind, this is like 1, 2, 3, and now I need a 1, 2, 3. So I gotta find that 3. I'm gonna try something. This is like a candlestick holder, but I could use it as a tiny little vase. Maybe. I like the green. I just got these little sprigs from Walmart for 50 cents. Can't beat that. Yeah, that candle's way too tall. Chop this sucker. Better already. Just cutting the candle made a difference. Wow. I got this. I have 2 of them at a thrift store. I'm obsessed with it. It reminds me of Red Rising, which is one of our favorite book series, and I love it. I was 15? I was 14 or 15 here, so that means Jared was
I was probably
16 or 17.
so you were probably 15.
Isn't that cute? And then this was us at our engagement photos, and these are our children. Look at this frame. It came with this insert that makes the photo look even more antique, and I don't know, I can't tell if I love it or hate it, so for now I'm just gonna say I love it, and I'll change it later if I want to. I think I want this on this side. Another thrifted photo. This is our little girl, Millie. We had her for almost 18 years. She just passed back in March. And my mom had this printed and framed for me for my birthday. And we miss her so much, so she's going to be a main event on this side. This side, I'm going to do this brass fan that I thrifted. This was another frame that I thrifted, and I printed off a little Van Gogh roses to put in it. I'm going to do that over here. And then this is a film photo I took of a cute boat in Savannah. It's called the Georgia Queen. Okay, I feel like my right side is way closer to the TV than my left side, so I want to shift this over a bit so it gives a nice effect rather than having this ugly white space. Taping where I need my hole to be. My trick for hanging up stuff on my own is just scratching the wall with a nail. Is it the right way to do it? Probably not.
I don't think there is a right or a wrong way. It's just how, whatever way works.
When we first moved into this house, I didn't get anything on the walls for like a year because after we worked so hard on these walls, painted them this color that I love so much, I was terrified to put holes. And now I'm like, whatever, I'll just put a hole and cover it. I don't care. Next, I get to install this. So here we go. My mom, and well, Jared too, but really my mom and I are obsessed with birds. So she got me this clock, and I have this turned off, but every hour a different bird has their bird song as the chime of the hour. It's cute. Okay, I'm gonna pull out some of our big like tabletop books and style them however I want. I only have a couple of them. I wish I had more. Oh, I forget. This is Jared at his sweet 16. So he was 16, I was 14. We went to a hibachi place in Savannah, and they take his Polaroid. Out of all the books I own, this might be one of my favorites. Schitt's Creek is probably our favorite shared show.
Yeah, one of.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites, but I just love this book. This was my grandma's. See my rule. 1, 2, 3. This is just something to elevate it. 1, 2, 3. Here moved the Xbox. So now I get to start fresh with no big black box in the way.
We did it.
We did it.
Did you think it was going to take 2 days?
No, I didn't. I should have known better though. Any little thing. It's always complicated. There's always something wrong.
Yeah, we ran into a couple snags, forgot some stuff from Lowe's. You know, I almost died in the attic. Things like that happen, you know? But at least it's done.
It's done!
And it looks great, I think.
It looks great. I had to steal some decorations from other spots of the house, which just means that I get to go thrifting again to find more things. So, it's done.
All right, I guess that's it.
That's it. Have fun.
Well,
You nailed
see
it.
you next time.
See you next time. Who wanted to say goodbye to? Okay, goodbye!